You could even use your wrench here if you want to, too, or caliper or whatever, right? And go ahead and get your 2 parallel sides down to what you want.
Okay, so I'm going to start cutting at my 2-inch back mark, and then work forward. Am I scooping it all, or just trying to make an incline plane between my first mark and my second mark?
You're probably going to have to scoop some.
And so you're just going to work on 2 opposing sides right now, is that right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so it's trying to be parallel from this 2-inch mark out to the end, but then sloping from here up. Of course, our 2-inch mark has disappeared. So I guess we keep measuring forward to find it again.
Yeah, I don't usually mark it very often because it takes you a little bit to get there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, this time I went and watched about 3 of your YouTube videos middle of last week.
Learn how to do it.
So I learned all about wrenches and different things. I even got to watch you do the math we just did, but I forgot it already. So really, I'm just watching this mark that I have on the end grain that's 3/8 of an inch, and then checking with the wrench back here to make sure it's parallel, that I'm not, it's kind of easy to scoop. Well, it's kind of easy to do both things, make it taper to where it's smaller here than it is here, or also scoop to where it's smaller here than it is here, neither of which is a good, if it gets thicker back here, you'll split your post, and when you try and put it together, and if it's the other way around, it'll fall in. So just watch that side view. It's kind of annoying when you're draw knifing. What you're seeing is this plane. Yeah, you know, that's what my eye is seeing, but what we're actually changing is this plane. So you got to keep taking it out of the horse to look and see what's actually happening. It looks like I'm a little bit thicker at the end than I am back here to my eye. Okay, so I'm at 3/8 right in the middle. It's bigger here, and it's bigger right at my line too. So I need to scoop some here, rolling up out of that cut onto that bevel so I don't come crashing into something I want to keep. And then I also need to take some wood off here. So how far am I going at this point, Curtis, before I start trying to square it? Like take these 2 sides.
You know, you don't want to go, definitely don't want to go too far. That's good right there. And then,
okay.
Then cut your other points, your other sides. And a lot of times I'll go ahead and take it into the vise at this point because of this cut right here. But it doesn't matter. You can do it on the shaving horse. Now he's taking it to you're still cutting on that, yeah.
Yeah, you're saying that in this cut, I'm having to cut downhill towards my lap, which is kind of tricky.
A little more difficult. But as you
okay,
can see,
well, let's go over to. We'll go over here. So you put it in the vise like that?
Yeah, put it in the vise right like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then you can do the octagonals really easy, and keep fitting it to the post. So back to the shaving horse and doing that on the shaving horse. The old style shaving horses that I used to work on, you couldn't do that on, but on Tim Manny's design, you can, because that work surface is so short.
Okay, so now I've made it more or less octagonal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't bored back through our post yet, have we? So that's fine. You can. So I go ahead and fit it exactly to the post. So go ahead and round it, Alia.
Okay. I'm even doing a good bit of slicing here, which seems to help me control this cut.
And of course, you know, this is where, you know, you're running out of diminishing returns with the draw knife, and it's time to pick up the spoke shave. But, you know, I keep saying this through this whole series. If you do force yourself to do it with the draw knife, you're just going to gain skills. It's not the tool to use right here, but pushing that draw knife beyond that point then teaches you a lot about the tool, which is what the chair is about.